about midlife that all of a sudden you feel like a vegetable. You know, like a tomato, like very juicy, because you're excited and alive from the inside out. Actually, it's more like a red pepper, curves in all the wrong places. You know, that's forbidden as a dancer. And the relocation package starts happening. The weight was here, and whoa, it's here. And just at the time that you're hormonal, your 3 pre-teenagers are hormonal. Everyone is hormonal. And it's time to give the talk to the children. The sex talk. Not in my house. I am the one that gets the talk. You know, Mother, we think it's time for you to date. Oh, yes. Don't you think I'm online enough, after all? I'm a professor, that's all we do, we email. Well, let me tell you this, Mother. I think it's time for you to try women. I love women, but I'm attracted to men, but I'm so excited that you're a feminist and you're conscious. But tell me, I asked to my 11-year-old son, why do you think that? Well, there's 2 reasons, Mom. 1 is they're hot, and 2, there are more of them. Yes, you're right. But I think all I need is a little more support. Because I was an ex-hippie after all, and I didn't wear bras. The breasts are free range. I seldom wear them except for a PhD defense or a little sports bar for dancing. So I went up north teaching, and my friend brought me into a lingerie shop. Wow. No appointments necessary for bra fitting. The only thing we don't need appointments for. They measure every part of your body. Evidence of it's gold. It's wonderful. That it has curves. And they're all excited, and I'm excited. $200 later, I have my first really good bra after 50. Like a good shoe, it supports you. The girls have never been the same since. I just wanted someone else to enjoy them as well. So I thought, okay, I'll do it. I'll go online. Can't be worse than getting publishing rejections. You know, one coffee after the other. One glass of wine after the other. How many coffees can you meet with people at Starbucks? And then this is the conversation. Over and over again. I meet the gentleman, and he says to me, you know, you look so much better than your photo. You look so much younger than your photo. And then he appears. My father. My New Yorker father. Long dead, of course. In my brain. As if he just entered the room. You know, Celeste, you were very concerned that men had emotional intimacy. You're so happy now, just as they have teeth, aren't you? My gosh, my guardian father was right. I actually liked it when men had teeth. I knew priorities. I was determined to find a man with teeth. At least more of them. I had to sit down for another talk. You know, a good mother listens to her children. You know, Mom, the problem is you need to date younger men. You need someone younger. They could handle you. Oh, yeah! I'm already BC, beyond cougar, and all the 50-year-olds want 25-year-olds. I listened. It's a good mother would. So I went on a date with a younger man. Older than my children. He arrives, svelte, muscular, educated. He even said he liked poetry. Oh my gosh, this just came too good. Eating dinner, of course, in the suburbs where I lived. He asks me, well, what does it look like for a woman to have an orgasm? And I just took a moment. It was kind of sounding like an interview, or like, a graduate student asking me questions. So I sat there quietly, and I said, well, it depends what kind of orgasm it is. There's different kinds, qualitative differences. You could have just like a clitoral orgasm, like a clitoral orgasm. Or you could have a full body orgasm, or a G-spot orgasm, or all of the above. And he stared. And my father comes back again. Celeste, sometimes people need GPSs to find that G-spot. I don't really want to know that my father had sex. So I thought, now that I had tenure, maybe I could reinvent myself. I could be like Dr. Celeste, like Dr. Sue on the sex show. They could call in and ask questions. They could say, how could I have a more sexually fulfilling, juicy life? And I tell them, when was the last time you saw a red pepper? You looked at its beauty, its eros, its juice, its curves. If you get that, if you see the juice of life inside you and in that pepper,